Underway, the Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. Mikal Bridges to Booker. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Jumper.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
To Parker. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Booker with it. Looking to make something happen. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Markkanen. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Parker into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. To Zach LaVine. Parker. The drive, right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Look out, Devin Booker. Missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Jay, let's talk about the rookie out of Duke. Give us a scouting report on Wendell Carter Jr.
Well, he has an old-school four-man's game with a skill set that is adaptable to today's game. And him and Lauri Markkanen together in that front court provide you the versatility that every guard would dream of involved in pick and pops.
To LaVine. Not going down for him this time. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. Deep two there, won't go. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. To Parker. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. To Booker. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a proud city.
To Parker. Missed a wide open look. Into the front court. It's Booker. 2-point advantage. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Parker. To Zach LaVine. From the painted area, won't go down. Booker to Jackson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Markkanen. Carter. To LaVine. Parker. And that's blocked by Booker. 24-second violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Suns, number 3, Trevor Ariza.
Mikal Bridges. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Chicago possession. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. They've got to get that one to go. Oh, a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul.
Parker. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for two.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Parker with it. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. And Ariza able to grab the rebound. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick, and also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
To Parker. Short jumper stays out.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
To Parker. Picked up by the Suns. Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
And Ed, I'm really eager to see how his game progresses here in year two. The 4th overall pick in the year 2017, and he's all rookie defensive team, but his offensive game down the stretch is really on point. Averaged 19 points per game after the All-Star break.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Lopez.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Crawford. Crawford, you can't leave him that wide open. Takes advantage with the jumper.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Wendell Carter. Crawford. Jamal Crawford. He's 2 for 2 now.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Bulls with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Trying to create. Down to 5 on the 24. To Wendell Carter from long range. Wendell Carter can't get that one to go. The defense all over him. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Crawford. For three, Jamal Crawford knocks it down with the hand in his face.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. The homies can have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay, simply put, the Bulls rolling the medical dice. Not just Jabari Parker, but also on Zach LaVine.
They signed Zach LaVine to that 4-year, $78 million deal. There's no doubt that both those kids have the talent, but do they have the durability to maintain themselves the entire season? If they both can maintain their health, they have a chance to be all-stars, and this team has a chance to be one of the top-tier teams in the East.
Can't connect from inside. LaVine. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. LaVine. To Markkanen. Five seconds to shoot. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 30, Troy Daniels. Subbing in for Chicago, number 34.
Booker to Mikal Bridges. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Denzel Valentine.
Booker. Down low Anderson. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Parker into the front court. Down a dozen. 4-3. Not that time. To Mikal Bridges. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Parker. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Booker's shot, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Off the mark on the first free throw.
Into the game for the Bulls, number 22, Cameron Payne. Stepping in for the Phoenix Suns.
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Mikal Bridges. To Booker. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense. To Zach LaVine. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Booker. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Bulls with the basketball. To Wendell Carter. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
You know, when I think about Zach LaVine, I almost think about a high-priced sports car that is stuck in third gear. Now, the things he can do in third gear is off the charts. I'd rather have that problem than not have it. But it always leaves you wondering, what if we got this car to fourth, fifth, maybe even sixth gear? Now, that could be something.
Booker with it. The lead is 11. Here comes the screen. Booker. Nice pass to get things going.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Short jumper won't go down.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Look out, Devin Booker, now 3 for 9.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
It's Suns ball. To Booker. Sizing up the defense. Booker to Mikal Bridges. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a look. The jumper's off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Booker. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
The follow won't go either. Josh Jackson to Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. Knocks it down from mid-range. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Suns dominating so far.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Suns have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets to the Phoenix Suns. The Bulls have yet to appear after one half of basketball. It's stunning when you look at how many turnovers they've already given up in this matchup. They've done a terrible job of taking care of the basketball. And if you don't have the basketball, you can't score. It seems pretty obvious, right?
Game track. Rebounds.
The Phoenix Suns are ahead at the half. And a big reason has been their excellent rebounding. When you control the boards, you can control the game.
Player of the half.
Devin Booker did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
To Levine. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
The drive, right to the basket. He was hacked. They let it go. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Levine. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Easy path to the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Levine won't go. To Jackson. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Zach Levine. Parker. Five on the shot clock. To Parker. The shot clock expires. Mikal Bridges. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. To Parker. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Booker. Runner here, won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark at the line. Markkanen to Parker. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Markkanen. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Nothing going here on that drive. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Big finish at the rim. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Bulls with it. Parker to Wendell Carter. Probing the defense. No good. Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys hold a commanding lead. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Josh Jackson above the rim on that.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 8, Zach LaVine. Subbing in for Phoenix, number 3.
Oh, Carter with the rejection.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Great dish to set it up. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Phoenix with it. Mikal Bridges. To Booker. Oh, he had him there for a second. Booker. Shot from the lane, won't go. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go. The follow won't go either. Another follow, stays out. Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
Tough shot. And when Devin Booker scores, he scores in bunches. It was only a couple of years ago he had that 70-point game in the Boston Garden. This kid can fill it up when he gets hot.
Here comes the screen.
1 minute remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Parker. Over to the right side. Add 2 points to the board.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Booker. Flushes it home. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Chicago with the possession.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Booker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The assist from number 22, Evan May.
A shot at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Suns lead it big. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle down, they can win this game by 50.
To Lopez, and a throwdown.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Phoenix has the ball. To Crawford. Jamal Crawford. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lopez to Levine. Lopez. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Crawford. And the basket good at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Bulls have it. To Zach Levine. Probing the defense. Zach Levine, 4 out of 10.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Crawford. With a drop step. Had a chance, but it's no good. To Levine. Here's a chance from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. Sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
And counted at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Crawford.
That's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. The shot missed there by Crawford.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. To Lopez. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Crawford. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Zach LaVine. To Markkanen. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Lauri Markkanen at the line for 2 shots. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Phoenix ball. Crawford. There's a pass stolen by Shea.
It may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Denzel Valentine trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Free throw try, off the mark. To Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Crawford had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
To LaVine. Layup goes down. Well done.
The 7th pick overall. Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Crawford. Turnaround, it's good.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
To Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Won't go down. To Markkanen. Big slam. Oh, he looked like he was on a mission.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Mikal Bridges. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Zach LaVine. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. To LaVine. Nothing going here on that drive. Chicago with 4 to shoot. LaVine to Wendell Carter. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Wendell Carter at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he misses that one free throw. To Booker. Mikal Bridges. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Denzel Valentine has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns came away with the victory in this one. And more often than not, they were hitting the 3 when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Phoenix Suns. The Bulls couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Phoenix Suns did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
Ayton put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a view of the upcoming games for the Chicago Bulls. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose.